Welcome back to Force Education. This is Ed. Today we're going to be talking about SoFi. Now, SoFi company here, I did talk about it multiple times before. They have multiple different products, including loans, private loans, home loans, personal loans, investing, money, insights, insurance, business solutions, crypto, credit cards, and more. Now, this company here has just received their regulatory approval to become a national bank. Now, in my opinion, that is huge. You're able to see that they did it through an acquisition for Golden Pacific Bancorp, and one of their subsidiaries will be the new SoFi Bank. And basically, it's still under the SoFi umbrella, or SoFi umbrella, my bad. And you're going to be seeing some changes in terms of the balance sheets that will reflect this addition to the company. Nonetheless, you do have as well a conference call happening for the fourth quarter 2021 and the full year fiscal for 2021. That is happening around March 1st, 2022 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if we were to take a look at the previous earnings, we're able to see earnings overall, quarterly adjusted net revenue. Fourth quarter, it dipped a little, but nonetheless, for the last year or so, you've been seeing a really nice growth, a really nice performance in almost all metrics that you're able to see here. Financial services products, you're able to see every quarter, it really seen a nice growth. So we can anticipate that this growth will continue on as well for this coming up quarter. For lending products, you've also seen an increase. For Galileo accounts, you've also seen an increase, and products and thousands that they give, that has also seen an increase. So that is some of the things that you're going to almost uncertainly expect for a stock like this here, and the earnings for it. Members in thousands also has seen an increase as they continue to grow, and we do anticipate the fourth quarter will see such. Now, they also have guidance, but take a look first into the third quarter guidance. I'm zooming in here. You're able to see that their actual for their adjusted net revenue was $277 million. Their guidance was between $245 million and $255 million. Now, they beat their guidance, and that's amazing, by 9% on the high and 13% on the low. So we can anticipate this company does often underestimate their actual, and they give a guidance that a little bit underestimates what they're going for, perhaps to raise the stock price. Adjusted EBITDA here last quarter was around $10. The low of the guidance was around $7 per share and $3 per share for the high. Now, we've beat this around 7 and 3% respectively for the low and high. In terms of the fourth quarter 2021 guidance, you're able to see that their adjusted net revenue is anticipated to be between $272 and $282 million. So currently, or higher than the quarter three guidance, and the quarter three actual sits in between these two. Now, the implied year-over-year growth would be around 49 and 55% between the low and the high. Now, adjusted EBITDA, they're anticipating between $2 and $5 per share, and that is a lot less than what you actually got in the quarter three 2021. So if they just meet a similar quarter to quarter three 2021 without any growth, they would still meet the guidance. Now, I do anticipate that they will actually have a bit of an improvement on quarter three 2021, as you get to see historically, that's what they've just done. So it's very likely that we're going to be beating the guidance for quarter four 2021 for the stock. Now, for the 2021 actual as well, their low is around 1 billion. Their high is around 1 billion and 12. So $1.012 billion. Now, if you were to take a look into the current amounts that they've actually gotten so far, that 1 billion is very likely to be even met. The 1 billion and as well the adjusted EBITDA between 28 and 31. That marks it in to be the first year where they hit a positive adjusted EBITDA, and that in my opinion is a massive stepstone for what is yet to come. Now, we're going to move on towards technical analysis in a second, but take a look into the price over book and the price over sales, because I do anticipate these metrics will improve quite a lot as the 10K form and the 10Q forms for the year and the quarter respectively come out. This TTM metric that a lot of people aren't familiar with in retail, it's basically gives you a perspective for the entire last year, not this year. And we've seen, or we're anticipating, a massive improvement between the two. Institutional buyers, you're able to see that on the 28th, you have some buying going on. There's still a lot of activity happening for the stock in 2022, majority of which are actually positive in my own opinion. You see a lot of additions for the stock. Now, insider trading, we don't have anything other than a few Majority of them are exercising or taxes and a bit of sales. None of them really come in without exercises overall. Even the sales, you're able to see that there wasn't much shares being sold other than 2,000 out of 128,000 for this person. So nothing significant that kind of causes any alarm. Now, before moving on towards technical analysis, if you'd like to see more content like this, make sure to click the subscribe button on the bottom right corner and leave notification buttons on for this channel, and don't forget to drop a like. Now, from a technical analysis perspective, we're able to see a few metrics here that are very important for us. So first off, on the moving average points, you're able to see that this one here is below the 50 SMA at the current time being at 1530, so that's a bearish one, and the 30 MA is above the 10 SMA. Not a good look for the time being. On the average directional index, it's sitting at 20.78. There's nothing here as well that you're able to see a strong movement in either direction, which is good as it is going downwards. You don't want a strong negative momentum. William percent R, which is very similar to the relative strength index, showcases that this stock is highly oversold, suggesting that if momentum were to be established, you would see more buying power. Now, in terms of, or more demand in that sense, in terms of the MACD, you're able to see that the histogram has gone negative, as you get to see here, on the 28th of January, suggesting a very volatile movement that could easily continue to slide downwards. Momentum is also on the negative side, around negative 2.84. Now, more negative than the day before at negative 0.79, suggesting that it's going to be more turbulent than we would like. In terms of stochastic fast and stochastic slow, we're able to see that the stock is going downwards, suggesting a test for a new low. And it might not be the best time to buy, but for bounce backs, you might be able to trade those. In terms of the moving averages, you're able to see that the stock is anticipated to trade between 14.99 and 12.27 for the moving average bands, and the Bollinger Bands are between 590 or 1590 and 1136. Currently, it is below there, so you can expect for it to perhaps bounce a little or stabilize around here. Now, in terms of Fibonacci retracements, the first resistance is 1392, and then 1603, 1773, 1943, 2186, and 2495, while the support is at 1051. On a price line action, the current support is sitting around 1114, and then below there, 1051. Resistances around 1131, 1196, and then going on to 1261, 1327, 1392, going higher to 1497, 1551, 1649, 1691, 1773, 1859, 1922, 2014, 2119, higher to 2261 and 2366. Now, analyst recommendation showcases that this one has been really shown as a moderate buy. You have 7 buys, 3 holds, and 0 sells based on the last 3 months. You're able to see 5 days ago, it was reiterated a buy at $25. 6 days ago, a buy at $20 price target. 6 days ago, a buy at $17. 12 days ago, buy $20, and you get the point. So for this one, apparently for a lot of analysts, this one has a lot of bullish futures ahead of it. I do anticipate that this company will as well see growth, especially for the next quarter coming up. It's very exciting for this quarter results showing up are the full year and it being the first time it hit a positive adjusted EBITDA. And I do anticipate that there will be a positive price flow, at least in my own opinion. What do you think is going to happen here? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps. We just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.